Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Another B movie review. This one's going to be Space Station 76 from 2014. Written by Jack Plotnick, starring Liv Tyler, Patrick Wilson, Jerry O'Connell, Mike Bomber, Marissa Coughlin, Kylie Rogers, Kaylee Rocha, and Kiera Dula. The writing credits are Jack Plotnick, Jennifer Cox, I'm sorry, Sam Pancake, Kaylee Rocha, and Michael Stoyanov. Basically, this movie is kind of I'd say, retro sci-fi comedy. The premise is Liv Tyler is this woman who's going to be second command. Uh, sh- she arrives on this space station called Omega 76, and Patrick Wilson is the captain, and basically she meets the captain, she meets the other people on the space station, and the movie's basically about how they how all these characters interact. At first, I thought it was going to be more of a kind of a wacky hijinks movie, but it really isn't. I think a lot of the humor really comes from a place that's 180 degrees the opposite of that. All the humor really comes through dialogue and the character interactions and how the characters either relate or don't relate to each other and awkward situations that everybody sort of gets into. Um, let's see here. Jerry Jerry O'Connell's pretty good as one of the characters who's the husband. He's kind of this philanthropic husband. Liv is pretty good. She's really sympathetic as a main character. And I think the guy who really steals the show, though, is Patrick Wilson as Captain Glenn. He's kind of this alcoholic and he's kind of this arrogant guy, but he also has these other issues going on that aren't obvious at first, but as the movie goes along, uh, you know, you pretty much figure out what his deal is. Um, the sets and the looks and design in the movie are pretty interesting. All the characters are, or most of the characters are wearing fashions that look like they could have come out of 1976, and even the design of the technology and the sets and whatnot. Even though obviously, of course, it's the future, they look like something you would have seen out of a science fiction movie from the 70s. So it looks like the sets look like something you would have seen on like maybe the old Buck Rogers TV show or the Space 1999 or something like that. What this movie really is about, it's really about the kind of sort of upper middle class suburban malaise that was going on mid late 70s at the it's really sort of about how kind of certain people that were maybe sort of baby boomish, growing a little bit older, getting settled in their lives, and maybe those lives aren't turning out the way that they thought they were going to. So you've got, like I said, you've got the captain who's got all of his hidden issues. You've got one couple who's going through some serious marital problems, and the husband is he's a nice guy, but his dreams haven't all come to fruition. His wife is this woman who's unhappy in the marriage. She's seeing a psychiatrist and she's self-medicating with Valium. You've got this other couple that's really this materialistic people, and they're really shallow. There's a little girl who's in the movie who's kind of lonely and kind of bemused by everything that's going on, being stuck in this confined place with all these adults and their issues. And like you've got Liv Tyler. She's kind of like the stereotypical lonely career girl, where she's really good at her job, but she doesn't really fit in. She doesn't have a boyfriend or close friends or anybody she can really relate to. And it kind of deals with these kind of dark issues and these kind of more, I guess you would say, mature, and not mature because it's explicit or anything like that, but mature in the sense that the characters deal with things that older people actually deal with in their day-to-day lives. But like I said, I liked it. It's a quiet movie, Not a whole lot of plot. It gets by a lot on atmosphere and things like that. But I really enjoyed it. Okay, so I got to thank you very much for listening, and you have a good day.